First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and we are underway from Ford Field. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Opening play, and Goff wants to pass it. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
That's good for the Lions. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
14. 4 now.
Here's Goff. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
2nd and 10. First run of the game for Jahmyr Gibbs, the Alabama product. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. This one swung out to Montgomery. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
And look at this. They're keeping the punter on the sideline. They're going to go for it here on the opening drive. They go ahead and snap it. Goff. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Sam Laporta, 65 yards. And the Lions' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
McCall Hardman on the return. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 right at the 30. They'll try and start this drive in the air, eluding the pressure right.
Open man downfield is Hardman. He's got it.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Open man, it's the tight end, Kelsey. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Now here's Mahomes. Under pressure now, he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8.
Flying in for that sack, Aiden Hutchinson.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, it took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
And it's caught. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation. 6-0 our score after 1.
With the score, Lions 6.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Pacheco will take this one in. It's a Chiefs touchdown.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6.
That's the score. Chiefs 7, Lions 6.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Pushing his way through, and he's going to be out of bounds on the return. Not a great return. They'll start back around the 17. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
And not that the coach asked me, but I do like the call there to start the drive. Looking for something maybe to jumpstart this offense. And they decide to run a little screen play. Maybe get their running back a little bit of space. Mission accomplished. He turns that into good yardage and a quick first down.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll go again with Gibbs.
And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
Goff now to throw. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
On fourth down, Goff. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Across the formation, Hardman gets a completion. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Escaping the pressure right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Mecole Hardman. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs are able to add on to that lead. So it takes them just...
Yeah, get off my field with that 2 o'clock bullshit, nigga.
Plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead is up to 8.
14, Lions 6.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. Will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now it's Goff. He'll get this one to Patrick. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
Now Goff. Got his man. It's Williams. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The Goff and Williams hooking up there for a Lions first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Goff. Well, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
Yeah. You thought you was doing something with that, right? You thought you was doing something with that, right? You thought you were doing something with that.
And I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
This is part of why this guy's got multiple MVPs on the mantle. We're used to seeing him make the impossible throws, but here Mahomes knows he's got nothing, so wisely just gets rid of it.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll run here with Pacheco. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. Here's Mahomes to throw. Being chased out left. And he's got a touchdown, Chiefs. And Xavier Worthy, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead is up to 15 now. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Goff now looking to throw.
Look at you again, my boy. Again. You thought you had something.
Picked up by Nick Bolton. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
You want to do all that flashy shit? Let's go. Let's go. I'm ready for it now. I'm locked in, my boy.
Opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Looking for the end zone. And this one is incomplete.
He's put up numbers in this one by pushing the envelope a bit whenever he could with deeper throws. Well, let's play a little philosophy here. Some plays it works. Sometimes they're ready for you. And that time, they were on guard. Incomplete.
Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he takes
Too easy. Too easy.
Touchdown. Hollywood, Marquise Brown.